This week, the financial alarms are ringing louder than ever. The US economy, yes, the largest in the world, has officially shrunk. We're talking a 0.5% contraction in Q1 GDP, and it's not just a number, it's a warning shot. Consumer spending is down, people are pulling back, car sales dropped, even big-ticket retail is losing steam. And now, the job market, what's supposed to be strong, is showing cracks. Unemployment is rising, especially among long-term workers, the kind of shifts that usually come before a recession. And as all this unfolds, something even more dramatic is happening on the political front. President Donald Trump has just terminated trade talks with Canada. Why? Over Ottawa's proposed tax on digital giants like Meta and Google. But this wasn't just a negotiation gone sour. Trump responded by reinstating tariffs on a range of Canadian goods, everything from lumber and dairy to electric vehicle parts. Canada didn't back down. Prime Minister Mark Carney fired back from the G7 summit in Alberta, calling for immediate counter-tariffs and pushing a new UK-Canada economic pact that could shift billions in trade. What we're witnessing is the early stage of a North American trade war, and it's not just about politics. It's going to hit businesses, cross-border supply chains, and prices. Now, let's talk about how people are feeling. The U.S. Consumer Confidence Index just took a dive from 98.4 down to 93.0. That's the lowest we've seen in over a year. When people are nervous about the future, they spend less, invest less, and delay big decisions. That fear becomes economic gravity. Meanwhile, the Federal Reserve, it was expected to cut rates soon, but with inflation still sticky and the labor market turning messy, they may be forced to pause again. And then there's the Supreme Court. Just this week, it handed down a ruling that limits how federal judges can block national policy. That may not sound like economic news, but it opens the door for sweeping, fast-track moves on immigration, spending, and even tax enforcement without court intervention. So, what does this all mean for you? It means that we are in a moment of serious economic recalibration. Supply chains are vulnerable, cross-border business is under political fire, and consumers, they're retreating. This isn't a crash, it's a slow, high-stakes chess game between markets, governments, and global forces. If you're investing, now is the time to diversify beyond the U.S. markets. Be cautious with consumer-heavy stocks. Watch tariff-sensitive sectors like autos, tech, and commodities, and monitor Canada. It might emerge as a strategic pivot point with its new UK ties. At Financial Compass, we'll keep tracking every twist in this economic storm, because this isn't just about charts or headlines, it's about your financial future. Hit subscribe and turn on alerts before the next headline hits your wallet.